Hi, we thought we'd do a slightly different video today. As lots of people know, I've got donkeys, so I thought we'd do a little bit of meet the gang and have a little look at what makes donkeys so special. So this is 6 of my 8 donkeys. This is Dickon, he's 4. He's just learning to drive. Got Bluey in the background, and we have Eclipse waiting to be let into his stable. Florrie, who is Dickon's full sister. Romance, who's come all the way over from France. And the superstar, this is Colin. Colin was voted top spec horse of the year last year. Thank you to everyone who voted. He drives, he's ridden, he's been through the centre of London in parades. He's an all-round superstar. So donkeys are originally desert animals. They're really well adapted for their environment. The notable features of donkeys, obviously, their long ears and loud voices. This is to help them communicate. They live in herds. They form very strong herd bonds. But when you live in a desert and there isn't much forage, you have to be able to spread out but still be able to stay in touch. Donkey brays can be heard 3 or 4 miles away. Our donkeys regularly talk to the donkeys across the valley. We can't hear them, but they do communicate. And this is how they spread themselves around foraging whilst being part of their herd. There are other big differences are their feet. They have much more upright feet than horses. Their feet are quite rubbery. Hello, Florrie. And they're much more U-shaped than a horse. This is to help them grip on rocky mountainous terrain. It does mean that their feet bend rather than break, so you see this when they get neglected feet, they tend to curl up rather than split off like a horse's foot would. You can shoe donkeys, we just don't very often because they don't do much road work. Their coats are very dense. They're all in their winter woolies at the moment. So when donkeys roll, unlike a horse, they only shake their head. They like to have a nice thick layer of dust next to their skin. Whether you can see the dust coming off Romance here. This is to provide insulation because they're not waterproof like a horse. They don't have that grease in their coat. This is to keep them warm when the deserts drop overnight. They don't necessarily need to be waterproof, but they do need to be kept warm. Now, Romance here has a wonderful example of a dorsal stripe. It's very clear on her. This is to break her silhouette up against the landscape so she can help evade predators. And of course it plays a very significant role in Easter celebrations in the church, which unfortunately we have missed this year due to the coronavirus. Hello, Colin. Colin can't be left out of the action. He's not got such a clear dorsal stripe, but he has one all the same. All our donkeys are quite muted tones, but you can get coloured donkeys, you can get white donkeys. White donkeys tend not to have dorsal stripes. All our donkeys have got white muzzles. You do get donkeys with black muzzles. They're known in Cornwall as smugglers' donkeys because you couldn't be seen by the revenue's lamps at night. Their noses don't show up in the dark. That's just a quick whiz through Brown Road donkeys. Stay safe, everyone. Bye.